Hi guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Anne, and in this video I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, that's soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, and anybody that you're connected to romantically. Please stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. And if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. Okay, so I just want to say one thing to everyone. Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday this year. If you're celebrating, I hope you're having fun with your family and friends and just, just embracing the holiday. And if you're not, I hope you can get out there with your family and friends, because it is coming close to the end of the year, and no matter what you celebrate, just celebrate the new year, celebrate the new love, and just everything just happening right now where we have to just stick together. This is the last video of the year that I'm going to be posting. I know, I just realized that. Okay, so I have divine masculine here, divine feminine on this side. Basically you have to just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Basically it's all about you, just resonating with something that is calling out to you. Sometimes we lean more towards divine masculine or divine feminine. It varies, and it doesn't matter on the gender. I just like to do two separate perspectives. Okay, my mouth just got dry. Okay, the first card in divine masculine, eclipse in Libra, rebalance. Okay, so rebalancing things in your life means a lot of things. We're coming close to the end of the year, so we really want to make sure everything is in focus. Like, oh, did I do this? Did I get this done? Did I have this done? Am I in a good place? Am I supposed to be doing something else? Yeah, you have to rebalance. You can't keep thinking, too much into it, because that's not rebalance. That's overwhelming yourself. Make a list. Get your planner out, new planner, make a new one, make an old one, whatever, write over it, look over the last one, and maybe that's what will help you to motivate you, because rebalance is all about, keeping things in perfect alignment. And as this card says, reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. As you can see on top, I should have let you see that. Okay, because it's important. In order for your relationship to be in proper perspective, or find that person in your life, you need to clean the clutter. You need to rebalance. You need to start over again. Yeah, I know it's not easy sometimes, but you have to. Inner core, another beautiful card. And I will put the titles in the description area of these cards. They're just so beautiful. So inner core. So following what your inner core wants and your inner core needs, you need to rebalance things. Sometimes you're off balance. Maybe this means that you're, you need to, meditate more. You need to find something to help you stay more focused, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, how about all the time when it comes to the end of the year, especially the holidays, we all get out of whack, and we're all like, doing so many things. I mean 99.9% of us anyways. And you know what, that's when you have to start over, start reevaluating what you need to do for next year. And you know what, getting that plan out there. You're going to do it. You just need to put that you just need to put that plan in motion. When it comes to love, what you plan to do with that person. Is that person treating you right? Is that person really your person, or are you just codependent on that person? Many times when we get codependent on someone, we don't realize it. Yeah, and ego kicks in. And yeah, we talk a lot about ego. Nobody can tell anybody nothing. Always remember that. So, when somebody asks me, what am I supposed to work on? What am I doing wrong? I could suggest, but I can't tell nobody, because, let's face it, everybody has free will, and you need to, do what you need to do. But, I don't judge nobody either, just letting you know. So I could, suggest things, but you have to, put that plan in motion. Take yourself out of your body for a second and look at yourself. Yeah, seriously. Close your eyes and just visualize, what am I doing wrong? Look at that other person, and look at their side. And without taking the external stuff out, whatever happened between you two, or what's going on between you two, take that out and say, maybe I'm whining too much, or maybe I'm just complaining too much, or maybe I'm just too negative. Sometimes, we can do that, we don't realize it. Maybe I am just calling him out on everything, and I'm just saying, why aren't you doing this for me? And why are you doing this? And, you know, guys and girls, I'm just going to say in general, don't like that, you know, and that kind of like ruins a relationship when you don't trust that person, when you don't have faith into that person. Okay, I'm going too much into that area, so I know I might be touching a nerve, and I don't want to touch no one's nerve. It's do it with love, right? Just look at everything and, you know, try to focus on the love. Sun in Pisces, higher purpose. So look at the higher purpose of your relationship. You know, maybe you're not looking at it. Maybe you're looking at it like, you know, like I just said, your mind is like fixated on what they did to me, or why aren't they doing enough for me? You know, how do you feel if someone did that to you? You know, every time you did something, all they did was call you out on it, and they kept like, you know, putting negativity, you know, like focusing on, you know, like that's what your primary focus is on, the negative, but they say it to you. You know what I mean? Like negative talk. You really want to just put that aside and say, you know what? I'm just going to focus on the love that I have in my heart. And let's go back to the basics. Maybe your relationship needs date night. Maybe your relationship needs, you know, finding that person, you know, in a new beginning, you know, like, hey, we never, you know, we never did this before. We never went out and saw this, and we never did this, and we never, you know, and I'm not talking about going out of town, guys. I'm talking about, you know, together. Or maybe you just need to talk to that person. Maybe if you're just, you know, showing love. And I'm not saying being passive and just going along with them. No, but maybe now is not the time to have that discussion. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, you'll know. Okay. Volcanoes, power. You hold all the power. You really do. You hold more power in every relationship. Maybe you feel like you're powerless because she's not texting me back, or he's not texting me back. Yeah, you know why? Because you hold the power. It's time for you to take charge of yourself and what you're doing and what you need to do. Because it's never going to get better if you keep on looking at everything, you know, so drastically. You have to look at your faults as well as their faults and say, okay, you know what? Two wrongs don't make a right. Maybe it's time to, you know, take it down a notch and, you know, focus on your inner power and your inner self, because you don't have to feel like you're sometimes when insecurity and you feel like you don't have any power causes you to make you like blow up their phone, or, you know, check on their social media and see what they're doing, because that's insecurity. No, know in your heart, no, that's not going to happen. No, what I'm fearing is not going to happen. You have to combat that. Always combat fear with love, okay? Because love will win. Guaranteed, it will win over fear. Sometimes you're lost in a place of fear. You know, when you get lost in that place of fear, it's a darkness and you can't get out. You know, I could make some suggestions, but sometimes, you know, you need to just focus on self-care. If that's talking to somebody, you know, get therapy, whatever it is, you need to focus on that. Like I said, I'm only here to help. I can't, like, you know, diagnose, treat, or anything like in that manner. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you have to take charge of yourself when you're having like so much that you're holding on to. For me, in my opinion, when I have like a lot of fear or I have like doubt, it feels like a ton of bricks over my shoulder, you know, and it's like, I'm not happy with that. You have to focus on yourself, to get some self-care, go for a walk, do some exercise, do whatever it takes to make your spirit uplifted. Okay, divine feminines, sun in Gemini, communications. It's very important, again, for communication to happen. And this card says, if I can read it, okay, you know what, you guys can read it. Just pause it and look at it. Yeah. I'll just go with the message that's coming to me. And, you know, sun in Gemini, it means communication. Sun in Gemini is a beautiful sign. Gemini is the sign of, you know, like interchanging and, you know, reaching out. So this is a time, you know, it's a holiday season, you know, whatever you're celebrating, it's time to communicate. You know what? Reach out, get together. Make some plans. Stop being so, you know, closed-minded, you know, looking at that person and saying, well, they don't call me, well, they don't get in touch with me. You know what? That's the past. Let it go. You know, you'll be surprised when somebody, you know, hasn't heard from you and they say, where have you been? I miss you, you know, and it's like, really? You do? Oh, okay. You know, because maybe it's you, you know, or maybe it's them. I don't know. Sometimes you might not even get that response. They might not just answer you. I mean, it happens. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know what I'm talking about. But you have to just reach out, especially now during the holidays. It's time to just reach out. Hearth, comfort. you know, getting into your comfort. You know, I love this card. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that beautiful baby. Aw, and a little puppy. I love it. Yeah, so you know what? Get in your comfort. It's time. You know, Christmas time. It's time to, you know, make some plans. New Year. You know, it's here. Whatever you know you're celebrating. It's the holidays and solstice. You know, we're still celebrating that too because it lingers on. Everything is becoming more bright, and you know, more the light is, you know, igniting. It's all about your comfort. It's all about getting into a place where you feel good, where you feel good about yourself. Like I was just talking about, you know, getting comfortable with things. Sun in Aries, new beginnings, very important factor here. It's Sun in Aries, and it's a 1. You can see it as we come in to the beautiful 2022. I'm looking forward to it, taking a leap of faith, as it says on the card. Um, it's time. You know what? It is time. 2022, you know, I always say it's going to be, you know, like the new year is going to be amazing. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out the way we want. Yes, I know. And, you know, when we go through things, we wonder, I thought it was supposed to be a great year. Or, you know, I thought this was supposed to be a good time for me for something. You know, we follow different rituals, you know, different types of astrologies. And, you know, like, I can't speak for why things don't happen the way we want it to, but it all happens that it's going to happen in its highest good. You have to grab hold of that. You have to, you know, focus on, you know, those dreams and make it happen. It's all about your taking the leap of faith. If there's something that you want to do, maybe that person you've been thinking about, you know, you've been saying, I want to talk to them, and they're not calling me. Maybe you should call them, you know, especially now. Say Happy New Year, you know, give them a shout out. DM them, you know, make a comment. Ice, purity. It's time to purify. When I say purify, means release and surrender. Let go of the clutter. Let go of the clutter. You know what clutter means? Holding on to things. And that's Kisses walking around because it's almost her feeding time. And you know what? It's just about you focusing on, you know, what that light is. What that light is inside you, whatever you need to do, whatever your energy right now is going on, you have to focus on it, because if you don't focus on it, it's going to dominate you, and you're going to feel like you're stuck. So it's time now to just let it go, release it. You know, we keep talking about the only way this new beginning is going to happen. You see that card? Is if you let it go, release it. Yeah, you know what that is. I can't tell you what that is. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of these cards have a lot of different meanings, a lot of different messages coming through. That's because, you know, we're, you know, coming into a new year and we're all focused on it, you know, with love and, you know, everything. It's all about, it's all centered around love. It's time to just focus on, you know, what is important right now. Okay, so if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. And it's in the description area. If you're on the mobile phone, you have to just like click a little button there. I don't know where it's at exactly. I will, you know, if you have a problem, just DM me or, you know, text me or whatever. But basically, I offer phone chat and email readings. So any reading that works for you. I don't, you know, prefer one or the other, because to me, I'm using my phone for like talking through, you know, Siri. So to me, it's all about talking. So to me, it's all communication. You know, to me, it's bringing out the messages to you. So whatever works for you. I do like phone better a little bit, you know, because I can get voice vibrations, and you know, you get more for that amount of time as far as clarity goes. Yeah. So, but email readings are fine too, and chat, you know, like that's good too. So anyways, I have to get some things done because, you know, it is Christmas, and getting ready for things, and yeah. So I'm excited. So I just want to wish you guys again a very, 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 very Merry Christmas, and you know, God bless you all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday weekend, and until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.